I'm Jacob from the Sustainably Yours Homestead, and I'm about to harvest some more oyster mushrooms. If you've been following along on the channel, you may have noticed that I've made several videos about some oyster mushrooms that tend to grow on this one particular tree in the woods in the back of my pasture. Now usually those things pop out around November or December. This past winter I harvested them right after Thanksgiving. But here we are in April, it's April the 5th, and today I came out to this little wooded area to find some chickweed. That's what I planned on making a video about common chickweed today. But my oyster tree caught my eye because I found there are some more mushrooms growing from it. This flush of mushrooms isn't quite as big as the one from November that I harvested, but they're in a much better shape. The ones back in the winter, it had been raining a lot at the time that I harvested them, so they were pretty waterlogged. And also, a lot of them were growing here at the base of the tree, right along the ground. They'd been growing for a little while, so some of the grass and sticks and things, the mushrooms had grown around those and then kind of encompassed them. There was a lot of dirt embedded in the gills, and they were just kind of in a rough shape. These, however, I think I caught them at a perfect time. I've been out here several times over the past week or so, and I have not noticed these things. It's amazing how quickly they pop up and grow. But these are very firm, not waterlogged at all. We've had a couple of days without rain. So I'm gonna harvest these, take them inside, and I may have myself some oyster mushrooms for dinner tonight. I'm noticing, especially on these larger specimens, and man, look how big they are. They're like hand size, man hand size. But toward the center of the cap where it embeds into the tree, I'm seeing some, what I think is mycelial growth there. And I want these things to keep coming back year after year. So I think when I harvest them this time, I'm gonna get a knife and I'm gonna cut around the area where the mycelia is growing. That way maybe it will continue to grow there in the tree. Unfortunately, I don't know what that means for the tree. I don't know if the mushrooms are growing because the tree is damaged. I mean, this chunk of bark last year was still connected to the tree here. So I don't know if the presence of these mushrooms indicates that the tree is sick or what. But let's pull these things off of here, see what we come up with. We'll start with these smaller ones here closer to the top. And if I pull that back, yeah, there's a little bit of a mycelial growth there as well. But I don't really want to pluck these out of the tree, so I'm going to take my little knife here, and I'm going to have to do it off camera because I'm having a hard time manipulating the camera and the knife. But basically what I'm going to do, come down here. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to cut around something like this. And I'm gonna leave this portion connected to the tree, and maybe the mycelia will continue to grow. All right, be right back. Okay, so here's what I'm taking home. These are nice, large, clean oyster mushrooms. They shouldn't take too much work in the kitchen. And here's what I'm gonna leave on the tree to hopefully continue growing. I'm not necessarily expecting another harvest this year, but I do want to leave plenty of mycelia there so it can continue its growth in the tree. And right here, I want to try something. I cut off a chunk that included some of that mycelia there. Got it right here. And I'm gonna find myself another tree that maybe has a bad spot in the bark or something like that, and I'm gonna shove this in there and see if we can't inoculate another tree and sometime in the future end up with a couple of oyster trees back here. And I think I found my target. This tree looks to be dead. I'm gonna find, yep, here's a nice little spot in the bark where maybe, I think I'm gonna take this and we're gonna shove it up underneath the bark there. Actually, I think I'd rather do it this way so that the mycelia is in contact with the tree. All right. And we're just gonna leave that there. And who knows? It could happen. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. I really wasn't expecting to find any oyster mushrooms out here this evening. I guess I'm gonna have to put my common chickweed video off for another day. But we'll get to that video soon. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If so, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you'd be interested in following along as we try and turn our home into a homestead, then be sure to ring the notification bell so you'll know when to be back for more daily, sustainable living.